Why is power sharing good for democracies?
Because it resolves all conflicts among the citizens.
Which one of the following systems of power sharing is called checks and balance? Horizontal distribution of power, federal division of power, separation of powers. Which one of the following systems of power sharing is called checks and balance? Vertical system. Horizontal distribution of powers. Population of Sri Lankan Tamils is concentrated in this region of Sri Lanka. North, south, northeast, southeast, east, west.
Northeast.
Identify horizontal power sharing arrangements among the following in modern democracies. Different organs of government, governments at different levels, different social groups, different parties, pressure groups and movements. Different organs of
Government.
Why is the power shared amongst the different organs of government called as horizontal distribution of power? Identify the correct reason. It allows different organs of government to be placed at the same level. It gives judiciary more power than legislature and executive. It gives representation to different ideologies at political level. It influences and coordinates in the decision-making process. It allows different organs of government to be placed at the same level. When did Sri Lanka emerge as an independent country?
1948.
Good. Which one of the following is a major caste group of Sri Lanka? Sinhalese and Tamil. Which one of the following language was declared as the official language of Sri Lanka by an act passed in 1956? Who are Sri Lankan Tamils? Tamil natives of Sri Lanka. Tamil who lives in Sri Lanka after 1960. Tamil who lives in Sri Lanka during 1950s and 1960s. Tamil natives of
Sri Lanka.
What was the outcome of the act passed in 1956? Recognized Sinhala as the only official language in Sri Lanka. Recognized.
Sinhalese is the official language.
Why did the relation between the Sinhala and Tamil communities become strained? Tamil community felt themselves alienated. Define ethnicity. A social division based on shared culture or people belonging to same ethnic group believes in the common descent. What type of police was constitutionally adopted by the government of Belgium to honor the diversities? Police of power sharing. What is the language spoken by the people residing in the Wallonia region of Belgium?
French.
Good. Identify the form of power sharing represented by the community government in Belgium. Identify the form of power sharing represented by the community government in Belgium. The community government in Belgium represents the power sharing among different social groups like the religious and linguistic group. How is a community government elected in Belgium? By the people belonging to one language community like Dutch, French, German. After independence, Sri Lanka witnessed the supremacy of which community? Single. Why is power sharing desirable? Give any one reason.
helps in the stability of political order. It helps in the conflict.
It also gives the possibility of a conflict between the social groups. What is a coalition government?
When two or more
government come together to come.
When two or more parties form an alliance to contest election and on winning form a government, then it is known as coalition. What is the third tier of a government known as? Village panchayat, state government, Jilla Parishad, local self-government. Local self-government. How does judiciary act as an umpire in a federal nation? Judiciary rules over center and state. Center and judiciary work collectively. Courts can change the structure of a constitution. Courts use the power to interpret the constitution.
D.
Court use the power to interpret the constitution. Who presides over the meetings of municipal corporations?
Mayor.
District magistrate, mayor, governor. The parties that rule at the center undermine the power of states because there was no power sharing, there was no right to state governments. Ruling party at the state level was different. State governments were ruled and controlled by the rival parties.
A.
Ruling party at the state level was different. What is the main feature of a unitary form of government?
The power is distributed among three organs of government.
There is only one level of government, or the sub-units are subordinate to the central government. Is India a federal country?
Yes.
Give reason. In India, there is a three tier of government comprising of the central government, state and panchayat raj. Which government can make laws on topics contained in union list?
Union government center.
Central government or union government? Who governs the union territories?
Union center.
The central government has special power to run the union territories by creating legislators for them. In general, the President of India appoints an administrator or lieutenant government for each union territory. When did Belgium shift from a unitary to federal government? When did Belgium shift from a unitary to a federal form of government? 1993. What do you understand by decentralization?
And power is taken by the central and state government and is given to the local government. It is known as decentralization.
When power is taken away from central and state governments and given to local government, it is called decentralization. How are village sarpanch or panch elected?
By the member wards.
By all the adult population living in that ward or in that village. Why was States Reorganization Commission formed? To recommend creation of states on the linguistic basis. The Reorganization Commission was formed in 1954. What percentage of reservation is given to women in local administration in India? 1/3 or 33%. Which administrative authority legislates as union list? Union or central government? Which administrative authority legislate on a residuary subject?
Both union and state.
Residuary subject. Union government has power to legislate on residuary subjects. Write names of any two countries which are the examples of holding together federation.
India, Spain, Belgium.
Which local body has a mayor as its head? Municipal corporation. Name any two subjects that are included in concurrent list. How are laws made on these subjects? Explain. Education, forest, marriage, adoption, and succession. Both the union as well as the state government can make laws on the subject mentioned in this list. If the laws conflict with each other, the law made by the union by central government will prevail. Explain the advantages of decentralization.
It gives participation of local peoples.
It enables people to directly participate in decision making. It helps to inculcate the habit of democratic participation. It reduces the burden of center and state government. 1/3 of all positions are reserved for women in all local bodies. This has led to women empowerment also. The subject education comes under which list? It means that the both union and state government have the power to make laws on this subject. What is Panchayat Raj? What is its importance? The rural local government in village is called Panchayat Raj. Importance, it has contributed significantly towards the burden of the central and state government. It allows local people to directly participate in decision making. It helps in decentralization of power. What is Gram Sabha? Describe any 4 functions of Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha includes all the adult voters of a village. It is empowered to support or topple down the Gram Panchayat body. The functions of Gram Sabha are: it elects the member of the Gram Panchayat, it approves the annual budget of the Panchayat, it supervises the work of the Gram Panchayat, it also reviews the performance of the Gram Panchayat. Whose laws prevail if there is a conflict between the state government and central government on the subjects of the concurrent list?
Central government.
Who is the head of the Gram Panchayat? How is he elected?
Panchayat Raj.
Gender, religion, culture. When we speak of gender division, we usually refer to this: biological difference between men and women, unequal roles assigned by the society to men and women, unequal child sex ratio, absence of voting rights for women in democracy. Unequal roles assigned by the society to men and women. What is meant by communal politics? Choose correct answer from the given options. Participation of different communities in politics. When state power is used to establish domination of one religious group over the rest. Communist type of a government. All of these. When state power is used to establish domination of one religious group over the rest. In India, where are the seats reserved for women? Lok Sabha, State Legislative Assembly, Panchayat Raj, all of these. Which of the following great changes in caste system in modern India has undergone with fundamental, socio-economic, professional, cultural?
Socio-economic.
What did Gandhiji mean when he said that religion and politics can never be separated? Effect of Hinduism on politics is more. Effect of Islam on politics is more. Need moral values in politics? None of these. Need more values in politics. Option C. Which of these matters deal with the family laws? Marriage and divorce, adoption, inheritance, all of these.
All of this.
Family law. Participation of women in public life is relatively low in countries like Sweden, Bangladesh, Finland, Norway.
Bangladesh.
Good. Bangladesh. Which of these alliances were there in 2004 parliamentary election in India? NDA, National Democratic Alliance, the United Progressive Alliance, UPA, Left Front, all of these.
NDA.
National Democratic.
Led by BJP. UPA is led by Congress.
Congress.
United Progressive Alliance, UPA. National Democratic Alliance. What is the signed document submitted to an officer regarding his or her personal information known as this?
Affidavit.
How many parties are registered with the Election Commission of India? 250, 500, 300, more than 750.
250.
More than 750 parties are registered by Election Commission of India. Opposition parties can play which of the following roles? By voicing different views from the ruling party, by criticizing governments for its failures or wrong policies, by mobilizing opposition to the government, all of the above.
All of this.
What is an important function of a political party in India?
To make laws.
To contest election. Who issues symbol to the political parties?
Election Commission.
Election Commission of India, ECI. Why is one party political system not considered a good democratic system?
Because people have no right to
No democratic option.
To contest election.
Why did India adopt multi-party system?
More option.
India adopted a multi-party system because India is a large country and has social and geographical diversities. All these diversities can be accommodated if there is a multi-party system, and just one party or two-party system will not help in more representation and participation of people in democratic process. Name the alliance formed by the Congress party. United Progressive Alliance, UPA. Name any two regional parties of West Bengal. All India Trinamool Congress, AITC, और Marxist Forward Bloc. Name the regional party of Odisha.
BJP.
BJD, Biju Janata Dal. Which party was the principal opposition party in Lok Sabha 2004?
BJP.
BJP. In 2024, opposition party. Ruling party is BJP.
BJP.
Opposition is Congress.
Congress.
2024. When was the BJP formed? 1980. 19? What is meant by